Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Kevin with another video from The Serious Man, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Got this one off of T-Mobile. This is the gold variant. It's 128 gigs. Taking a quick tour around the box itself, because Apple did do a lot of redesigning with this year's new iPhones, and this is one of them. The box is slimmer and slightly taller to accommodate the phone. Won't be needing my trusty unboxing knife because I think there it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the plastic back. But yeah, as I was saying, so Apple did a lot of redesigning with these iPhones this year. They came out with a total of 4 different variants. And this one here being the biggest of them all and the biggest iPhone that Apple's ever made. They've also came out with the iPhone 12, the 12 Pro, and the iPhone Mini. This time, Apple decided to do a little bit of staggering. This box is a little tough to get open. There it goes. Okay, so as I was saying, Apple did a little bit of redesigning with the iPhones, and they did a new opening or launching scheme this year, releasing the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone Mini at the same time, whereas they did the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro earlier than that. Looking at the phone, its first impressions is this is a very pretty gold. It's got kind of a champagne look on it. And man, this thing is huge. They put a kind of a cover over the screen. That's nice. Got it in my hand. I can first tell off the bat, it does have a little bit of weight to it. It's kind of a matte frosted glass finish on the back of it. It's very smooth. It's not slippery, and I love the polished aluminum sides. There it is. It is super shiny. Already picking up some fingerprints. So we'll get back to the phone in a sec. Let's put that to a side. Let's take a look at the charger. A lot of controversy surrounding the charger this year, as Apple decided to go with something new with that too. They're not including a power brick in the device. They're saying they did that to be a little bit more economically friendly. This charger here as well, it's not the traditional way that's tight. All right, so it's not the way that the chargers were in the past. As you can see in the bottom, it is a USB-C, and it goes from USB-C to Lightning. So the Lightning port is going to go into the phone itself that charges the phone. And the the USB-C which goes into the actual brick. So this year, if you already didn't have a brick that was USB-C compatible, you have to buy one third party. Apple will provide that on their website. I picked one up while I was at the T-Mobile store. Designed by Apple in California. This is the small little information packet that comes with all Apple devices and iPhones. They got a micro SIM card ejector. Interesting for them to put that in there because the iPhone already comes with the SIM card installed. And there's the Apple sticker that you get and the legal information. These things are pretty hard to come by, so I'm glad they put that in there, but I don't think I'm going to be needing it. So, the phone itself is 6 inches tall by 3 inches wide. It does have some weight to it, but I'm kind of used to using big phones already. And that sound of pulling off, that's kind of like the getting into a car for the first time, if that makes sense. So first look at the screen, it's polished, it's clean. The screen itself has that Gorilla Glass front, or what Apple likes to call ceramic shield, which is supposed to help the phone against any kind of scratching or dropping it. It is not a light phone, it is big. For people like myself with big hands, this is kind of the way that you want to go. Screen itself is bright, up to 1200 nits. It is a Super Retina XDR OLED display with, like I said, 1200 peak nits, 6.7 inches. It is a 1284 by 2778 pixels with a 19:5:9 ratio. It's a 458 ppi density. True tone, wide color gamut, Dolby Vision. They put all the works into this iPhone. It comes standard with iOS 14 right out of the box. Even the quick start instructions have been revamped with the new UI. Don't want anybody to see my password, so I had to take this thing off screen, but let's go over some of the more of the specs. Yes, iOS 14.1 was the default OS of this device right at the bat. It was upgradable to iOS 14.2. The last phone I had, which is the iPhone 8, had iOS 14.3, so I'm going to be upgrading to that a little bit later as soon as I get this thing set up. It's got the Lightning and USB 2.0 connections, 12 megapixel cameras featuring HDR and 4K video. I'm going to go over that a little bit later. The battery is pretty massive as well. It is a let's go over. It's 3,687 milliamp hours. It is non-removable. This does have wireless charging, which I'm going to be testing out later on too. Standby time up to 20 hours. Music play with up to 80 hours. It is USB fast delivery of power, fast charging. With a 20-watt charger, you can get 50% charge in 30 minutes or less. That's the triple lens camera. It's got the LiDAR sensor as well, the flash. Let's take another quick tour. The Lightning speakers at the bottom. On the side, that's the 5G radio and the power button. We've got the volume buttons up and down next to the silencer and the SIM card tray. All right, so let's get everything set up. And while that's going, let's show you guys some pictures I took post-production on this video. So here's some details or quick examples of what this phone's camera is capable of doing. There have been a lot of great reviews on it so far. These pictures were taken in the light, and they're all using the 12 megapixel telephoto lens. In its triple lens camera, each one being 12 megapixels apiece, the main shooter features the 1.6 aperture with the telephoto featuring 2.2, and the ultra wide is a 2.4, which basically just boils down to a lot of details and a lot of pictures. All right, so I've almost got the device completely set up. Apple ID is signing in. That way I can use Apple Pay and get all my apps freshly downloaded to this device from the last time that it's synced up. 3 memory variants, 128 gigs with a 6 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes, and 512. This is the only iPhone with 6 gigs of RAM inside of it. Really excited about using this device. So I've been using an iPhone 8 over the summertime. Kind of a backstory, my iPhone 7 Plus took a dip in the water, so I had to go ahead and get something to hold me off in the meantime. Keep your iPhone up to date. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Apple Pay is something I'm very familiar with, but we're going to skip through all of these settings just so I can get you guys to the main screen. I am going to go ahead and enable dark mode because I'm a big fan of that. And if you've seen one of my previous videos, you'll understand how that dark mode will save on battery and help the performance of the iPhone just last longer. Welcome to iPhone. All right, and there we go. There's that beautiful display. And even though this isn't the high-res 4K display with the high resolution and the high refresh rate you're seeing on a lot of other flagship phones, the way that iOS has been optimized for this phone and this display, you won't notice the difference. I mean, this is gorgeous to look at. I almost don't even want to do anything to it. So, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching this video, and I hope you guys take something along with it. Let me know in the comments below if you're getting a new iPhone and what your review is and what your expectations, what your overall satisfaction of it is. I'm going to sit here and play with this phone for a little bit. Let's get some apps installed. Might do a full review later. But I really appreciate everybody watching. Until then, see you next time. Peace.